This is the TNA Wrestling September 25, 2025 full show results video, which takes place at the Armory in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The show started with a match between Cedric Alexander and Leon Slater versus the Rascalz. Myron Reed joined the commentary as the teams battled evenly early on. The Rascalz gained control with double-team offense until Slater hit Trey with a cutter. Cedric fired up with big moves on Wentz, nearly scoring the win. Action intensified with near falls on both sides before Slater connected with a 450 splash on Trey for the pin. After the match, Myron Reed gets up from commentary to confront Leon Slater ahead of their match for the TNA X Division Championship at TNA Victory Road. Gia Miller is backstage with Frankie Kazarian and Jake Something. Kazarian addresses his newfound alliance with Something. He hypes up tonight's tag team match against Steve Maclin and Mr. Anderson. Frankie caps off the segment by mocking Anderson's signature introduction. We see Eric Young's confrontation with Santino Marella from earlier today. Young wants Joe Hendry at Victory Road for costing him the match against Judas Icarus last week. Tom Hannafan notes that the match is official for tomorrow night. Then we saw a match between Jody Threat versus Victoria Crawford. Jody Threat started strong with a flurry of clotheslines, but Crawford fought back with stomps and kicks. They traded strikes until Threat regained momentum, hitting double knees and a German suplex. Suddenly, Tessa Blanchard's music hit, drawing Threat's attention. Seizing the distraction, Crawford landed a decisive axe kick to score the pinfall victory. Afterward, Crawford and Blanchard celebrated together on the ramp, showcasing their alliance while leaving Threat frustrated by the costly interference. This was all a setup for Tessa Blanchard's return. Let's see if this leads to a match against Jody Threat at TNA Victory Road tomorrow night. Joe Hendry hypes up his match against Eric Young tomorrow night at TNA Victory Road. Hendry says he can't understand EY's obsession with conspiracy theories, but he knows he needs to stop Young from causing further chaos for TNA Wrestling. The system is backstage with a warning for Order 4 ahead of their huge multi-person match at TNA Bound for Glory. Moose calls out Mustafa Ali to leave Order 4 behind for their singles match at Victory Road because Moose intends to do the same. Then we saw a Your Shot Gauntlet Battle Royale Qualifier match. This match determined the crucial number 20 and number 1 entry spots for the Bound for Glory Battle Royal. Mara Sadi entered first, followed by Matt Cardona, the hometown man, and AJ Francis arrived to cut a pre-match promo. Francis gets in the ring and tells the women in the match he doesn't hit ladies. Rosemary responds by misting his face, allowing the rest of the participants to throw him over the top rope. Then, Killer Kelly eliminated Sadi but was tossed by Lei Ying Lee. Rosemary was dumped by Mance Warner, while Ryan Namath eliminated Cardona, HTM, and Zaya Brookside before being sent out by Lee. The final showdown came down to Lee and Warner. After a heated exchange, Warner knocked Lee off the apron, securing the victory. With the win, Warner earns the coveted number 20 spot at Bound for Glory, leaving Lee stuck with the number 1 entry. Santino Marella hosted an in-ring segment, calling the Hardys and Team 3D two of the greatest tag teams ever. He welcomed Team 3D, followed by Matt and Jeff Hardy, with the crowd erupting in TNA and "This is awesome" chants. Marella asked Team 3D to speak first, but Bubba deferred to the Hardys. Matt praised Team 3D as the most decorated team ever, but said the Hardys must beat them to be recognized as the greatest. Both teams reminisced about their legendary TLC matches and brutal spots, joking about Jeff Hardy's survival over the years. Matt proposed that the losing team acknowledge the winners as the greatest of all time, with the Hardys also putting their titles on the line. Bubba insisted the only fitting stipulation was a tables match. Rejecting contracts, he declared a handshake was enough, making Hardy Boys vs Team 3D official for Bound for Glory 2025. We get a backstage segment featuring Order 4, and Mustafa Ali says he's tired of the system. The Great Hands hype up their match at Bound for Glory. Tasha Steelz mocks the system with Alicia Edwards' catchphrase. Ali details the match stipulation for BFG, one man from each team starts until all are inside the ring. He says the winner of the match between him and Moose tomorrow night gets the advantage for their team. The system shows up, and we get a face-to-face as the segment caps off. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Frankie Kazarian and Jake Something versus Steve Maclin and Mr. Anderson. The tag match opened with Frankie facing Maclin before tagging in Jake. After some exchanges, Anderson entered to a big crowd's support, chopping and splashing Frankie as the commentary noted his history training Gable Steveson and Tiffany Stratton. Maclin and Anderson held control briefly, but Frankie and Jake isolated Anderson with double teams. Anderson rallied with a Green Bay plunge and mic check on Frankie, though Jake broke up the pin. Momentum swung back and forth as Frankie nearly won with a springboard leg drop. The action spilled outside, where Maclin dove onto Jake. Back in the ring, Maclin nailed Frankie with the caught in the crosshairs, Anderson hit another mic check on Jake, and Maclin sealed the victory with Kia on Frankie. Steve Maclin and Mr. Anderson celebrate the victory, and the show goes off the air. How would you rate this week's TNA show? Tell me in the comments, and thanks for watching.